Poem-2, The Grumbling Family by L.M.Montgomery. About the author, L.M.Montgomery, 1874 to 1942, was a Canadian author being known for a series of novels beginning in 1908 with the Anne of Green Gables. Montgomery went on to publish 20 novels as well as 530 short stories, 500 poems and 30 essays. A prolific writer, Montgomery published over 100 stories between 1897 and 1907. Montgomery's work, diaries and letters have been read and studied by scholars and readers worldwide. Here, see, I am going to read out the poetic lines. There's a family nobody likes to meet. They live, it is said, on Complaining Street. In the city of never are satisfied, the river of discontent beside. They growl at that and they growl at this. Whatever comes, there is something amiss. And whether their station be high or humble, they are all known by the name of grumble. The weather is always too hot or cold. Summer and winter alike they scold. Nothing goes right with the flocks you meet down on the gloomy complaining street. They growl at the rain and they growl at the sun. In fact, their growling is never done. And if everything pleased them, there isn't a doubt. They growl that they've nothing to grumble about. But the curious thing is that not one of the same can be brought to acknowledge his family name. For never a grumble will own that he is connected with it all you see. The worst thing is that if anyone stays among them too long, he will learn their ways. And before he dreams of the terrible jumble, he is adopted into the family of grumble. And so, it were wisest to keep our feet from wandering into complaining street, and never to growl whatever we do, lest we be mistaken for grumblers too. Let us learn to walk with a smile and a song, no matter if things do something go wrong. And then, be our station high or humble, will never belong to the family of grumble. So what is the meaning of the grumble here? Complaining. See the key points. This poem teaches us what we should not do in our life. The title of the poem tells about pessimistic family. The poet wants us to accept the life as it is. We should not find fault in each and everything. We should be optimistic. We should accept the reality and face the trials and temptations of our life. I am going to give the explanation by stanza wise. See the first stanza explanation. There was a family. It lives in Complaining Street. See, even the street name is given as Complaining Street. That means always they will be complaining. The name of the city is Never Are Satisfied. It is beside the river of discontent. Nobody wants to meet them. See second stanza. They growl at that and they growl at this. Whatever comes, there is something amiss. And whether their station be high or humble, they are all known by the name of grumble. The family is always dissatisfied. They find fault for everything. So they are known as grumblers. So here they growl. They growl. You are given 2 times. The poetic device is anaphora. Always they find fault. So always they will be grumbling there. So they are known as grumblers. So the third stanza. The weather is always too hot or cold. Summer and winter alike they scold. Nothing goes right with the flocks you meet down on that gloomy complaining street. Even they grumble if weather is hot or cold, rain or sun, summer or winter. They will not fail to grumble. They feel that nature is also not proper in its form. See, most probably we will grumble that we don't have. But here grumblers, even for the nature, they grumble. So the next stanza. They growl at the rain and they growl at the sun. In fact, their growling is never done. And if everything pleased them, there isn't a doubt. They growl that there's nothing to grumble about. Say they always growl. Growl. Always you are saying. That means low guttural sound. That is, we can say murmuring. Always murmuring about something without satisfaction. So they always growl at others, even though everything in their life is pleasure to them. They would growl for not having anything to growl. See the next stanzas. But the curious thing is that not one of same can be brought to acknowledge his family name, for never a grumble will own that he is connected with it at all, you see. The worst thing is that if anyone stays among them too long, he will learn the ways, and before he dreams of the terrible jumble, he is adopted into the family of grumble. They don't have any positive attitude. They are well known with the name of the grumblers. The worst thing is that if anyone steps with them or stays with them, they also will adopt the same habit of grumbling. So the poet advises the readers, nobody should go and mingle with them. Nobody wants to be with them. That they will also get affected by the same habit. So the next stanzas. And so it were wisest to keep our feet from wandering into complaining street, and never to growl whatever we do, lest we be mistaken for grumbler too. Let us learn to walk with a smile and a song, no matter if things do something goes wrong, and then be our station high or humble, will never belong to the family of grumble. Here the poet says that we should not enter into the complaining street, and we should not grumble for anything like grumbling family. We should not grumble for everything that goes wrong. If we do so, we would also be listed in the grumbling family. We must learn to walk with a smile and a song. Song is here the pleasure. Always we must be happy. So the poetess advises that life is full of challenges. It is not a bed of roses. We should treat the joyous and sorrows equally. We must stop complaining others. Always we should frame a happy mood even we have drawbacks in our life. So children, be happy always and enjoy the life.